With the tech industry facing its worst shortage in years, probably like in history, I'm not sure about you, right? But an RTX 3060 is freaking it's like 2-3 times the price of what it's supposed to sell. And the RTX 3070, the 3080 is crazy, alright? Everybody, everywhere, the prices are is out of control. So sometimes in situations like this, it may be a better idea to actually buy a previous generation graphics card and then hold out until the situation is better, and then go and buy a proper one lah, in the latest one that you want. Okay, so talking about that brings us to this. This is the Gigabyte RTX 2060. This is the OG original. This is the OG RTX card. Ray tracing RTX, yeah, something that Nvidia likes to call it. So what is this card and what does it do, and is it, the most importantly, is it still relevant in 2021 where wearing a mask is like as important as wearing underwear? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome to our channel where we do tech unboxings, reviews and more. I'm Chester here. You guys are watching our channel, Chester and Unboxing. Today, this is the Gigabyte RTX 2060 OC. This is the non-ARS and all the bells and whistles approach with it. No, we do not need all that. We just want a GPU that works, alright? This is the all-new RTX 2060. So let's take a look at the box and what is it. Have a quick look at what does it say. D6, 6G, blah blah blah. Windforce to Windforce and a Gigabyte backplate and everything, fan, turbine, la. Let's open this up, alright. So the RTX 2060 has 1920 CUDA cores. They're running at 1755 MHz. Okay, so do take note about that because we can overclock it. So the default one is only about 168 something. And
wow, that's a whole lot of nothing.
Like nothing. Yeah, I do it wrongly. No, there's nothing. Like, oh my god. Okay, that's it. So okay, I'm surprised. I'm sorry. All you get in the box is literally the card, styrofoam, and a quick guide. I mean, just plug it in the PCI slot, connect the power connectors, and you're done. Wow, that's it. Like seriously, that's it. Okay, so moving to the card itself. Okay, that's the card itself. So this card has 6 GB of memory. It runs at 14 gigabit per second. It's a 192-bit memory bus. That means it's about 336 GB per second in terms of memory bandwidth. It's okay for a mid-range card. Okay, PCIe Gen 3, because at this point of release, the Gen 4 wasn't really marketed big yet. Okay, max resolution is 7680 by 4320, which is roughly the equivalent of 8K resolution. Okay, and because it's an Nvidia card, right, it's not AMD where you can put up to 6. So Nvidia cards, they support up to a maximum of 4 monitors simultaneously. And talking about 4, there is only 4 video outputs, so you can actually populate all 4. You have 3 DisplayPort outputs and a single HDMI output. I believe the HDMI is HDMI 2.0, DisplayPort is 1.2, but I'm not too sure about that. So check with the specific model just to be sure. Okay, it has a single 8-pin power connector. So that should give you a good glimpse as to how much power the card is rated for. Okay, and power supply recommended is 500 watts. So it's actually not a lot. Like 500 watts is actually very little. So you can actually get by with a decent 550 watt power supply, and this card will work really well in it. Okay, twin fans, and yeah, it's actually a very simple looking card. PCIe standard 16X. Like that, dual slot. Okay, so let's check out the dimensions of the card. Okay, the length, it is 22.5 cm. Okay, the height, it is without the bracket. The height, it is 12 cm. Okay, the width, because it is a it is 2 slot, like exactly 2 slot, because nowadays the 3000 series, they really go ham with the slot and thickness everything. So this is a standard strictly 2 slot, which is just 4 cm. It is a very straightforward card. One thing to take note is that because the card itself is so short, like you can see here on the top diagram, the card actually, the length is only like that. So there is an overhang, sorry, the length is only like that. So there's actually an overhang right here for the cooler itself. So unfortunately, we unlike the 3000 series card, there isn't like back airflow to pass through. So it relies on traditional cooling to suck air in and just blow it out through the sides. Okay, so that actually sums up our first look and unboxing and first look at the Gigabyte RTX 2060 OC. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet. We'll be covering more on this one and more system builds, so stay tuned to that. That's all for today. See you guys.